Hello everybody, it's time for Off the Ledge and it's June 5th, 2025. I closed the curtain behind me so I wouldn't be lost in a fog of white light. That actually doesn't sound bad. But anyhow, thank you for being part of this thing that I do. I so appreciate all of you. I just want you to know that. I'm so grateful that we get to do this, to come together every day to align ourselves spiritually, to ground ourselves and center ourselves spiritually. It's really, really important. It can be an untapped power, but once we just make a commitment to tap into it daily, we become stronger, we become more resilient, we become more trusting of the universe, to co-create with the universe, to make happen what needs to happen to restore this country and this world to some semblance of peace. And so that's why we meet here every day, and also to affirm that we are all way more powerful than we realize. And I think it's important to look at the positive things that happen and to really take note, like, well, something positive happened. You know, that looks hopeful. Wow, I heard a good story about the Democrats fighting back. Oh, I heard that there was a great protest. I see people rising up. I see fox with egg on its face, right? I see Jake Tapper failing with his horrible book. I don't even know why he wrote such a book. It was just really terrible. The things that are going well. Tomorrow there's a huge protest rally in Washington, D.C. Huge. Send lots of positive energy in that direction. It matters. It makes a difference. We are working on the etheric. Yes, we're being proactive and we're participating and we're contacting our representatives and we're being involved. But in addition to that, we're working on the etheric level. That's the spiritual realm. We're recognizing the science that energy follows thought, and where we send our thinking energy, it reinforces the good when we're thinking of the good being what always prevails. On that note, I want to tell you that Putin right now is extremely weak. He's weaker than he's ever been. And the Kremlin is the brains behind what's happened to the United States of America over the past 10 years. It's not the only factor, because the Kremlin needed abject racism and hatred in order for their Russian ruse to work. But when the brains in the Kremlin fail and are obliterated, I mean the intelligence, what they've been doing, all their paying social media right-wing extremist influencers, like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, that kind of thing. When Putin falls, this whole MAGA thing collapses. So keep your eye on the prize. Democracy wins, gets stronger, and all this BS that we've been seeing, this intolerable cruelty, will turn around. Let's listen to Ernest Holmes. Please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And please share this video if you find it helpful. It's like Ernest Holmes is reading my mind. June 5th. We overcome hate with love. We know that there is but one power in the universe, and that power is God the Divine. That divine power manifests in and through all form, all people, all conditions, and so is at the very center of our being. This power is life itself, and its nature is love, all good. We know that just as light dissipates darkness, just as heat warms the atmosphere, so a consciousness of good overcomes evil. A consciousness of good overcomes evil. We know that good constitutes the only power, presence, and law, and the knowledge of good, which is the knowledge of love, overcomes evil, dissipates it, obliterates it, blots it out. Let's envision that right now. The knowledge of good, which is the knowledge of love, overcomes evil, dissipates it, obliterates it, and blots it out. Imagine it being blotted out with white light. I added that. We refuse to think of hate or any negation as a power, and we know that it will flee from us. Its dissolution is its flight. It disappears. Hate cannot exist where love is recognized. Knowing that good alone is real, we turn the searchlight of eternal truth upon every so-called evil in our experience. And these dark places of imagination are instantly dissolved into light. The dissolution of evil is complete. The manifestation of good is perfect. We know that love protects its own. And now it makes clear the way before us, eliminating everything that looked like hate. We are guided into an ever-widening unfoldment of being, and our every thought, feeling, and act is an expression of the God, nature, love through us. Continuously, we overcome hate with love. That's a great one. Let's say our protection prayer. The light of the divine surrounds us. The love of the divine enfolds us. The power of the divine protects us. The presence of the divine watches over us. Wherever we are, the divine is, and so it is. Expect good news. Expect miracles. Expect good to be occurring, always. Let's listen to Kathy Beal.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for June 5th, 2025. People are always going on about the power of words and thoughts, and today bears out what that means. Notice where your attention is going. You're going to be making things happen. This is a time to walk your talk, to put ideas into motion, into action, and there could be some fighting words going with this, but as well, so do take care to watch how you're actually phrasing things, and remember that you are not responsible for how somebody receives what you say, only for how you send it out. That's all for now.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of chatter today in the political front. Lots and lots. Get ready for that. Let's take a look at the Osho cards. While I'm thinking of it, I need to remind you that it is Thursday, and every single Thursday night from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a guided meditation for a healed America. If you're late, it doesn't matter, because we start the meditation 15 minutes in. We spend the first 15 minutes just kind of unloading, talking about what's going on and how we feel about what's going on, etc. So every single Thursday, if you want to kind of sample what it is that we do on Thursdays, just go back under the lives on this channel and look for the Thursday nights. Okay, and it's advisable to do the meditations during the week too, when you think of it. Also, if you'd like to receive the declarations that a group of us are doing, send an email to AnnetteDion7@gmail.com every single day, 12 noon Eastern Time. Adjust to your time zone. We say declarations about the America and the world that we want to see moving forward. It's basically statements about democracy being saved. Keep the faith. It's working, and your participation is working. Don't think for 1 second that those calls to your representatives aren't being counted, because they log every single one. And don't think for 1 second your participation has been all for naught, because it's just not true. You're making a difference. Just by being here, you're making a difference. Just by, kind of setting your mind in a positive direction. Really important stuff. I'll come back later with a PNN pop-up. I already told you about tonight. And surprise, surprise, Kathy Beal and I are doing a show at 3 p.m. Eastern. She's got lots to tell us, so let's show up for Kathy and me at 3 today. It's been a while since we did a show. Okay. Oh, spirit guides, guide us through this day. Tell us what you need to say. I'm a songwriter. I can't help rhyming. There are certain people that are feeling very alone right now, and I'm talking about the guy who's illegitimately sitting in the White House, feeling pretty isolated. Bring out your playfulness today. Look at the reasons, like I was saying earlier, look at the reasons to be happy. Is it a nice day where you are? It's a beautiful day where I am. It's really blissful to be outside. And I'll do the PNN from outside every single time as long as the weather permits. So get into your playful spirit. Remember, always remember, when you can take your focus off of the bad news and be out and play, just whatever's playful for you. Go laugh with somebody, The awareness is really strong right now. It feels like a lot of us are getting the same messages. And the message that I keep getting is that Russia has failed. And once Putin falls, everything shifts. So let's keep our minds on that. Be in the awareness. Don't be afraid to think of the best possible scenario. A lot of people get hung up with this kind of ridiculous way of thinking. So let's check ourselves. I don't want to think about something really good happening because then if it doesn't happen, I'll be disappointed. Let go of that. Let's use our thoughts to be in faith and trust. All is well. All will be well. The divine hand is at work, correcting, always correcting things that are disharmonious, bringing them into harmony. It's not our business how and when. It's just our business to stand for peace, to stand for love, to distribute kindness wherever we can. Little acts of kindness go a very long way. So, inspire people with your kindness. When one person is being kind, the observer of the kind act literally gets a rush. So let's be passing that kind of good, natural, happy vibes. All right, we'll see you a little bit later. Please book a reading, psychic@dion.com. There's my website right there. And also, since I'm looking at Sadhguru, to learn how to meditate, do simple meditation daily, download Miracle of Mind. Just download that app. All right, we'll see you a little bit later. 3 o'clock, show with Kathy. Namaste.